Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the video today. We are doing a reaction video to people who ruined their footballing careers in just one game. So, let's get started.
I really feel for him that nobody wants that. That's the situation. The mistakes were obvious. We don't have to talk about that. It's all clear. He knows it. I know it. You all know it. And now he has to deal with it. We have to deal with it. We will do that. And of course we will be with him. There's no doubt about that.
On May 26th, 2018, Loris Karius made two huge mistakes in the Champions League final. Mistakes that the entire world saw. His mistakes gave Real Madrid the Champions League. And this terrible game for him sent his career on a completely different trajectory. But he's not the only player that has ruined their career in one match. Number 1, Loris Karius.
Yep.
The German Karius was a young talent that had a lot of skills, to the extent that on December 1st, 2012, he became the youngest keeper to make their Bundesliga debut at only 19 years and 5 months for Mainz. Technical, tall, good reflexes. He had a lot of strengths, and when Jurgen Klopp started building his great Liverpool team, he put his faith in Loris Karius. Except Liverpool only started to become great after Karius' departure. Because while the German was good up to that point, on May 26, 2018, he was guilty of two huge mistakes seen around the world in the most important match of his life, the Champions League final against Real Madrid. First, he bounced the ball to Karim Benzema, allowing him to open the scoring. Then he was guilty of letting the ball slip through his fingers off a deep ball from Gareth Bale. The worst part of all this is that during the match, he also made some incredible saves. Klopp initially blamed Sergio Ramos for hitting Karius' head, but when he saw the mistakes continue, he decided to send him on loan. Karius spent 2 seasons on loan at Besiktas without really convincing, and now Liverpool have loaned him to Union Berlin, or Loris. Number 2, Jerome Boateng. Calm down, friends. I know putting Boateng on this list, it's very harsh, but let me explain. On May 6, 2015, Jerome Boateng, Bayern Munich's world-class defender, saw his career change. In the first leg of the Champions League semifinals, he was humiliated. Sorry, but it's the truth. By Lionel Messi. 1 touch, 2 touches, 3 touches, and Messi made Boateng fall over in a ridiculous way. And a lot of people made fun of him for this series of events in the days and weeks that followed. Even 5 years later, people still remind him about it. Here you go, something to laugh these tough days. I'll get some popcorn meanwhile and watch World Cup Final 2014 afterwards. You can stop tagging me. I know that it's 5 years today. While Boateng laughs about it now, in the moment it was anything but funny for him. It hurts to see a friend experience such a humiliating moment. He was hurting. He was sad. When it's like that, no one can speak to him about it. We know that he knows what happened, and no one talked about it. And that is why we included him on this list. Because while Boateng has rediscovered a convincing level today, it took him a while to get back to his best form. Despite not being injured, there was a long period when he was a shadow of his former self. And Boateng definitely wouldn't have had such a dip in his career if it wasn't for Barca Bayern in 2015. Number 3, Asamoah Gyan. The year is 2010, and Asamoah Gyan is a great player in Ligue 1. With Rennes, a team he joined to give his career a boost, he was just as efficient in front of goal with Ghana too. Until it came to the 2010 World Cup and a certain Uruguay-Ghana game. A game that started well for Ghana, who opened the scoring until the Celeste...
So, during this video, I'm not going to talk, I'm just going to let you watch this because, let's just say, I've got nothing really to say about it. I will just remind you that the Skyrim series is going to be coming back as well in my next one, and that's How Mercer Betrayed the Thieves Guild Part 2. So, let's keep going.
The players equalized. Then it turned into the Luis Suarez show, who pushed the ball out of goal with his hand, conceded a penalty, and was sent off. Asamoah Gyan had a golden opportunity to mark history. It was in the final minute of extra time. If Gyan scored his penalty, he'd make Ghana the first African country to qualify for the World Cup semifinals. Gian set off and kicked the ball into the crossbar. He missed the penalty. Uruguay won on penalties, Ghana were eliminated, and Gian's career took a disappointing turn. He signed for
Just so you know, when he says Uruguay, it's Uruguay. He's just spelling it wrong, okay?
Sunderland in the Premier League, but wasn't around for long. He only played 37 games before jetting off to the UAE, China, then India, etc. Number 4, Jonathan Woodgate. When Jonathan Woodgate turned pro with Leeds United, he was a promising defender. At the Peacocks, the Englishman competed with Rio Ferdinand for a starting place. But following problems outside of sport, a fight in a nightclub and financial troubles for Leeds, Woodgate went to Newcastle. Then, something magical happened in 2004. He joined his compatriots Michael Owen and David Beckham at Real Madrid for around $24 million. Unfortunately for him, serious injuries forced him to wait months before making his debut with the Merengues. Except when the day came for his baptism of fire, Woodgate scored against his own team before being sent off. This all took place at the Santiago Bernabeu, a match that summed up his time in Madrid. A disaster. The rest of his career wasn't any better. Football is unforgiving. Number 5, Robert Green. In 2010, the Italian Fabio Capello didn't know which goalkeeper to start for England in the South Africa World Cup. None of the goalies were standing out, to the extent that he only decided at the last minute to start Robert Green for the Three Lions' first game against the United States. A great idea, at least for the Americans, since Robert Green committed a major error off one of Clint Dempsey's shots. He lost his place for the rest of the tournament to David James, who the English call Calamity James.
Kind bars are packed with nuts as a
Why
number
wouldn't
one
there be an
ingredient
advert?
with a drizzle
Thank
of
you so
chocolate.
much, YouTube.
They're a kind choice. Live kind.
Jesus Christ. Alright, we're back.
James. Need I say more? According to the tabloids, he was having troubles in love, a breakup, and clearly that had an impact. The rest of his career was not particularly impressive, despite a few good saves for West Ham, including an epic save off a Gareth Bale free kick. Number 6, David Luiz. I feel like I'm going to make some more enemies, but calm down. I'm going to explain my reasoning. Before the 2014 World Cup, David Luiz was often included among the best defenders in the world. Everyone was in agreement. After a string of great performances for Benfica, he joined Chelsea and he played an important role. Comfortable with the ball, good management of the backline, and ability to come forward to create numbers. In summary, a lot of skills. But then came the 2014 World Cup semifinal, Brazil versus Germany. Captain that night in the absence of Thiago Silva, he fell hard, like everyone else. 1-0, 2, 3, 4, 5-0 at halftime. The final score was 7-1. A national shame. This disaster really hurt David Luiz and his reputation. In a flash, everyone turned on PSG, who had signed him 2 months earlier for $59 million. PSG had no longer got a great deal, but had been scammed. Jose Mourinho criticized David Luiz, saying that he wasn't worth his price. In France, he didn't convince all the PSG fans. Many people remember him being nutmegged by Luis Suarez, for example. He returned to form at Chelsea, but not at Arsenal subsequently. In short, David Luiz experienced quite a strange career trajectory after this 7-1. That night, people's perceptions of David Luiz changed. That's why we decided to include him. So what do you make of this list? Do you agree? Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave us.
Alright, so if you did agree with it, put it in the comments. If you like the video, please like. If you like it a lot, subscribe if you want. Yeah, thanks for watching and peace.